Bhutan, a timeless wonderland. Nestled in the eastern Himalayas, Bhutan is a land of soaring mountains, glacial rivers, the timeless fortresses known as the Dzongs, and a deep, abiding harmony with nature. From the gentle hum of the prayer wheels to the cheerful smiles of its people, every corner of this tiny kingdom radiates peace and purpose. Its cities are clean, scenic, and full of quiet charm, a reflection of a country that measures progress by gross national happiness. As a family, we had the chance to walk on a few trails, soak in nature's sounds, and experience the omnipresence of Buddha's spirit. We could see how the king's wisdom, that individual responsibility nurtures collective good, shapes both Bhutan's land and life. In my video series of Bhutan, some videos of which are already up and some are to come, I'll take you through glimpses of Bhutan's breathtaking beauty. In this particular video, I share how I planned my journey with the help of a local Bhutanese travel agency, Heavenly Bhutan Travels, making the entire experience comfortable, peaceful, and unforgettable. In the later part of this video, I also cover our visits to the Punakha Dzhong and the Gangtey Monastery on our way to Pobjikha Valley.
Hello, good morning. Recording this from our stay at Punakha. This place we are staying at has a very good view of the Punakha Valley right behind me, with the paddy fields and also a view of the fertility temple and the river. It's been exquisite. I wanted to record this to give a glimpse of how we booked this tour. We booked our trip through a tour operator known as Heavenly Bhutan Travels. There are plenty of travel companies offering itineraries that can suit your requirements. So the itineraries kind of start from 3 to 4 days and go all the way up to a couple of weeks. And in terms of the prices, they start from about 30,000 per person for a shorter trip, all the way to a few lakhs of rupees. And one that we've gone for is a 9-day, 8-night itinerary covering Phunsholing, Thimphu, Punakha, Pobjikha Valley, which is a place that is not visited by a lot, but we've heard like really good stories about the place, and that's why we wanted it to be on our itinerary. We are also visiting Paro, and of course the Tiger's Nest Monastery hike is going to be part of our tour. And we head back to Phunsholing and then return back home. The tour has entirely been arranged by Heavenly Bhutan Travels, so that includes a guide for the entire duration of our stay, a car and a driver with dinner and breakfast being provided at each of the stays that we visit. And the lunch is the only thing that we'll have to manage out of our pockets, plus any other fees for entry to different places. For example, the fertility temple has like a 500 rupee entrance fee. Simply Bhutan has 1000 entrance fee per person, and a few other places in the range of 300 to 1000 rupees per adult. So that's kind of reasonable. If you want to do rafting at Punakha, comes at around 10,000 rupees per boat, which is also negotiable, as we hear. But our stay has been very well organized by Heavenly Bhutan Travels, and we just have to follow the instructions they provide. It's as simple as that. They take care of everything for us. So I'm particularly not a great fan of operated tours. I would usually like to go on do-it-yourself tours for two reasons. One is that it offers a good amount of flexibility in terms of both the choices of your itinerary, plus also the the cost associated with your tour. The second is, if you plan tours on your own, you get to understand a lot more about the cities and the countries you travel to. The difficult parts of a city are otherwise kind of sealed from your view, because they are just going to take you on very well-oiled, organized sort of routines. In this case, DIY is very much possible, because the Bhutan government has a very good website which provides all the details, right from the permit and how you can book a guide and a driver, which again is mandatory, but you could still do it on your own. The hotels are where there's a bit of a challenge. The hotels may not honor your bookings at times, which could be a concern, and there was not much of a difference between how much we would spend on a tour planned by an operator versus if we were to plan on our own. And there was also this reason that Bhutan primarily relies on revenue from tourism, so there is no point in trying to do it yourself. So I think that is one of the reasons we chose this package, and we are halfway into the tour and we absolutely have no regrets, and in fact it's been really comfortable. So I definitely recommend Heavenly Bhutan as your tour operator. So they assist you right from the beginning in terms of planning your itinerary, getting your permits done, and through the course of your travel they are pretty flexible in terms of the options you want to pick from within the itinerary. Some changes if you want to make, they are completely accommodative of that, so that actually comes in really handy. So yeah, this is a very good experience.
In this video, I'll cover my visit to the Punakha Dzhong and the significance it carries in Bhutan's history. We also visit the Gangtey Monastery on our way to Pobjikha Valley.
Listen to the waterfall and the birds that call. Lullaby, little one, you're falling asleep. Dream while the humming.
This one, the second oldest, was constructed in 1637. And among the three stairs here, the central one is only used by the king or the chief abbot when they visit the place, and for other mere mortals, the two side steps are the way to go up and come down.
Little one, you're falling asleep. Moon glow above you.
Punakha Dzhong is such a wonderful place to visit. It gives us a very good peek into the history of Buddhism and how it was brought into Bhutan, and also a lot of symbolic representation of the philosophy behind the religion, how the wheel of life depicts different characteristics that one should come over to reach enlightenment. And there is also records of the chief abbots that have been there in the system. There have been 70 so far, and there is a record of each one of them. It is also important to note that the coronation of the current king, the 5th king, his grand wedding and the naming ceremony of all his kids have actually happened at this Punakha Dzhong, so it is considered that special by the Bhutanese.
Birds that call. Lullaby, little one, you're falling asleep. Dream while the hummingbirds fill the air with song.
At Lawa Pass now, this is the highest passing point on the way from Punakha to Pobjikha Valley. This should be roughly around 3000 meters altitude.
Late is the hour. Lullaby, little one, you're falling asleep. Moon
the Gangtey Monastery, the extremely cold sanctum was in complete contrast to the warmth of our hosts. It was also funny and ironic to note the kids in the monk school playing with guns.
At the Pobjikha valley now, we headed directly from the pass on our way to the valley to the Gangtey Monastery, and after that we've decided to take this Gangtey Pobji nature trail to get down to the valley and to our resort there. It's a 4-kilometer downhill hike, and there are a couple of viewpoints along the way.